In today's video, what's the best way to restore hormones after a long diet?
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's having a great day. This video is going to be out late today, and that's just because, well, we're getting used to our new schedule. We've got the baby boy home. So yeah, the new family dynamic. I got two boys, one that's 4 and one that is 4 days. So yeah, we are adjusting to our new schedule, but I got a great question, and it's about hormone restoration and what to do. This particular question comes from a female, but I'm going to kind of address the whole process. And so the question basically, I'll put it up on the screen here for you, just asks, what's the best way after a long diet to restore hormones? She mentions, getting her period back. I'm assuming that means there's some amenorrhea, or the cessation of the menstrual cycle, which can be a result of dieting. And then she says, is it best to quit working out, adding calories, and what should we do? Well, it's funny, I just did a video on kind of this topic, something similar the other day, but I want to be very clear for this person. And first things first, I want to say I wouldn't quit working out. Now, of course, if you go to a doctor or someone, this is through my experience, my lens as a coach and a competitor myself, and experiencing the changes that happen through a long process of getting very lean. And when I talk about very lean, I'm not talking about very lean to look good at the beach. I'm talking about contest prep lean, which is below what anyone would consider healthy, right? We're getting to a place where hormones are impacted, mental health is impacted, and for those that say, why would you do that? Well, just move right along and don't watch my videos, because we're all crazy. We like to compete, right? So it's part of what we do. But I will say that, after the diet, you can get right back to normal and you can restore things. The first thing I would say is, no, don't quit lifting weights. I will say that my lifting adjusts a little bit when calories get really low and cardio gets a little high and body fat gets really low. Things change, like the leverages on our muscles, our ability to recover between sets. There are some intra-muscle fats that are kind of gone. Like, there's some really strange things that happen to our bodies. So I don't hold myself to the same standard I would during like a building or improvement season. But I would certainly never stop lifting weights, and here's why. Lifting weights is what keeps the muscle on your body. If you want to atrophy, then you're only going to make the changes that have happened to your body worse. If, when you've at the end of a long diet, stopped lifting weights, then you're going to be in a very bad position for regaining body fat and probably just having a bad overall sense of body composition, because you're not going to like what you see in the mirror on a daily basis. So let's talk about how to approach this process. No matter where you're coming from, if it's contest prep, if it's you're already overweight, if it's just you had no luck and you're at the end of your ropes and you've done a ton of cardio and a low calorie approach, this is the perfect opportunity for what I call the reverse diet. A reverse diet is basically where you gradually add in calories and gradually reduce cardio. At the end of a long diet and where the calories have gotten low and the cardio has gotten really high, the worst thing you can do is just completely change what you've been doing. Cut out all the cardio, ramp up the calories. That's a recipe in almost every situation for disaster. And especially if you've worked really hard towards your goal and you've dieted, you just need to reverse that process, and you can retain some of the benefits. I find that most people, when they get to their natural body fat set point, they can retain that and walk calories way up, okay? So I don't know what your exact situation is. So the different scenarios that I talk about with reverse dieting are for competitors that are not going to compete again for a year or more. We do something that is a little bit more aggressive in the reverse. We start adding calories in a little bit quicker and bring the cardio down a little bit quicker, because you're so far below your natural body fat set point where you feel good that you want to bump those calories up and get them and get your body fat up right away, okay? Just to get a sense of feeling normal. The other scenario we talk about a reverse diet is where you want to do it in a controlled manner because you don't want to gain weight. There's a couple scenarios where I would suggest doing that. I don't know which scenario you're at, but no matter what it is, it needs to be controlled, okay? It needs to be done with your psychology in mind. You need to feel good about the process. If someone says, hey, you need to reverse diet, but you put on 5 pounds a week and you're up 15 pounds after 3 weeks, was that successful? Probably not. Not many people are gonna be happy putting on that kind of weight. However, if it means that you gain a pound a week, but you're feeling better, you're not so food focused, you have more energy in the gym, you're training hard, maybe that's the right pace for you. I don't know. As a coach, that's the questions that I ask my clients. What are you okay with? Sometimes they say, I don't want to gain any weight. Sometimes they say, I'm okay with gaining weight as long as I feel good. It depends on the scenario, okay? And that's what you got to focus on. But the reason I wanted to address this question is I don't feel that the right answer is ever quit lifting weights. I've seen some doctors recommend, oh, the weights are really causing your cortisol to spike. You're really stressed because of the resistance training. I think that's very short-sighted. Yes, training is stressful. It's an acute stress, which your body responds to and is generally overall better and happier. So these acute changes that are caused by being in the gym, like if you just looked at it from a physiological perspective, your heart rate is up, you know, there's all these hormones changing. If you looked at that in the short term, it would look like it would be a bad thing. But we all know that it's a good thing for you, as long as you're doing it in a manner that is effective, as long as you're not overtraining and doing so much training volume that you can't possibly recover, okay? So that's my answer to you. Yes, keep the training in, start bringing the cardio down. If you're doing a lot of cardio, cut it in half to start and do that for a week and just see where you go from there. And see if you can get back to a place where you kind of enjoy cardio, enjoy the gym, and enjoy eating in a good manner. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. I hope you guys are having an awesome Friday, and probably talk to you tomorrow. Just gotta see if this new schedule allows. All right, guys, have a good one.
By myself.